Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of the Geeking Up podcast. I am the Athletic Geek, joined by EZ.
What's up?
And we're continuing to introduce EZ to some classic old school wrestling, particularly from Japan. And so, in past episodes, we watched, 6-3-94, what many wrestling fans consider to be the greatest match of all time between Mitsuharu Misawa and Toshiaki Kawada. On the last episode, we watched the end of Mitsuharu Misawa's historic reign with the Triple Crown Championship to Dr. Death Steve Williams. So now we're going to go a little bit before, or a few years before all of that, to the finals of All Japan Pro Wrestling's Real World Tag League Tournament, their big round-robin tag team tournament they have every year. And we're going to see that before they had such an epic match, that Misawa and Kawada were part of a pretty good tag team in All Japan Pro Wrestling. And so was Dr. Death Steve Williams. He was part of the Miracle Violence connection with Terry Bam Bam Gordy. And this is the finals of the 1991 Real World Tag League. And if I can just pull this up, there will be a link to watch this match along with us in the description box below. We are now looking at a black screen. If you'd like to watch with us, go ahead and press play right now. Is it working on your end?
Yep. So I started a little bit late, so I'm at the 8-second mark.
All right. Are you at 11 now? What?
I'm at 15 now.
Okay.
Also, I cannot speak for the life of me Japanese, so Kenny Omega, where are you?
Okay, what are you at? What are you at right now?
27.
Pause.
28.
Pause it for you.
30. 31.
Pause.
30. Okay.
Let me catch up.
Okay.
Everybody pause.
Pausing. I'm at 38.
38. All right. Press play now.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, what do we got here?
That is the team we're going to be watching. That's Terry Gordy. That just hit the clothesline and is making the pin. It's kind of a recap of the tournament so far.
All right.
That's Jumbo Tsuruta and the half of the British Bruisers with the Dynamite Kid.
I'm assuming just like last time, no English commentary.
No.
Oh, well.
This is Misawa and Kawada versus Dan Spivey and Stan Hansen. That's Andre the Giant.
Oh, wow.
Man, it was sad seeing Andre at this time. He was in a lot of pain, really couldn't move much anymore.
Was he still called Andre the Giant? Or
oh, yeah.
Because...
He was Andre the Giant everywhere he went. Oh, God, that was just sad. Andre the Giant, Giant Baba. But, yeah, it was hard to watch Andre at that time.
What was it? Just like heart issues that he was going through?
Giantism. Just the fact that he had that disease, yeah. Had that disease and he lived life to the fullest because he had the disease and, didn't live in a healthy manner. And...
stupid. I still have not watched the Andre documentary from HBO.
There's a lot of lies from Hulk Hogan in it.
Define lies.
Non-truths. Things that did not happen that he says happened. Blatant bullshit. Take your pick.
Is that why CJ doesn't like him?
Among other things.
Fair point. So when does the actual match start?
Here in a little while. Now, if we were watching this live, we would be happy about this. Because this is a recap.
Oh, wow.
That's Akira Taue. And Jumbo Tsuruta were a tag team. Tsuruta-gun.
Love how crazy the commentators are sounding. If only I could understand what they were saying.
But you know, I like their energy though.
Yeah,
That transcends languages.
Way better than JR on AEW. Sorry, not sorry. Does that score count mean like how many points?
Yep, how many points? Won? Yeah, that's where they were at in points in that for that match.
Okay. All right. All Japan Pro Wrestling 11-20. Oh, okay. Andre in a tag match. Okay.
Yeah, he was in a tag match earlier.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I just immediately like losing train of thought. Well, it's still a dream. One day I do want to see a Wrestle Kingdom show.
Yeah, I do too. And because I want to go to Japan. That's two things off the bucket list.
And experience the greatest restaurant in Tokyo, TGI Fridays.
I do feel like even with my cynicism towards the Elite right now, I still got to go there at least once.
Yeah.
Or at least the Hard Rock Cafe.
And I want to see how good their KFC is over there, because apparently it's pretty freaking popular to the point that the Colonel had its own dating game, which is cringy and creepy.
No, I don't want to go to all Western restaurants. I want to go to some places that are not available in my country.
Obviously. Oh, no. I want to get some good teriyaki. Sushi, I just can't get into. And of course, experience a bullet train or something. Those things are amazing.
Some context now. At this point in time, there's a big rivalry going on between Tsuruta-gun and Masawa's stable called the Super Generation Army. So this is kind of like this was like a big deal of a match because it had incorporated that feud.
Mm. Oh!
Kick some Risey's going down. That's a creative spot. I wish I'd see that more.
Yeah. Sheesh.
You know, Young Bucks, if you do that and then just sell a little bit more, maybe I wouldn't be so cynical about you.
Same goes for WWE.
Yeah, but no one claims WWE has good tag team wrestling. Everybody claims that AEW does.
Yeah. I'm just not oosy. Nor do I give an oos.
I don't give a buck. I don't give a flying buck about the Elite.
Yeah, I just realized that AEW is going to be in LA a couple of days after the national championship in Inglewood. That'd be interesting. Get all the college football crowd.
If any.
Maybe. I would love to see AEW do like a. I would love to see AEW do a show at the Memorial Coliseum. If NASCAR can do a race there, then damn it, AEW can go to the Coliseum.
And I won't watch it.
Really?
I watch nothing associated with that stadium.
Yeah. Okay, how about the Rose Bowl?
Then I would, yes. I understand why NASCAR does their. I understand why NASCAR does their thing
too. And God, was I so happy when Tulane won the Cotton Bowl. It's like that is the greatest bowl game. That's not the Natty. That was beautiful.
Nah.
Roll wave.
My favorite bowl game that doesn't involve Notre Dame is probably the Fiesta Bowl with Boise State.
Who did they play?
When they played Oklahoma and they won on like going for two and did a Statue of Liberty play and yeah.
Huh. I'll look into that. Oh. So is this like the same points format that's done for like the G1 and such?
2 points for a win, 1 for a draw, 0 for a loss.
Okay, cool. Oh my god, how long is this montage?
It's a minute. But it's giving you some context to everything that went on.
Hey, it's not Hulk Hogan.
No, it's not.
I know, sorry if that was an insult.
This was Dynamite Kid's last match. That's why they're doing this.
That's awesome. Who is that
That's
guy?
Abdullah the Butcher.
Oh, wow.
Abdullah the Butcher and Kamala. Versus Giant Baba and Andre the Giant.
Nice rough jump. Man, Andre just doesn't look good.
Yeah, he looks... It's kind of sad to see the clips of Andre. Notice that Baba's doing most of the work in those matches.
Yeah.
And Andre always finds himself tied in the rope somehow. That was a staple of every Andre match, but like it's even worse because like he can't really do much.
Like Ric Flair in his last match.
Ric Flair attempted to do much. Too much. But the sadness was there nonetheless.
Yeah.
And I don't mean like, oh, the emotions of Ric Flair retiring, like, oh dear, no.
Like, I get you still want to be, like, part of the business and all that, but there also comes a point where just enjoy life.
I learned from the 30 for 30 on Ric Flair that I don't think he can do that.
No, I know. I watched the same documentary that he still wanted to do stuff, so he tries a desperate ploy to go to Impact Wrestling.
He also needed the money then.
Make a wrestling school. I don't know.
I think he made more going to wrestling for Impact than he would in a wrestling school. Ric Flair doesn't need the money, is in like, you know... Ric Flair needs money because he wants to live a ridiculous lifestyle full of limousine riding and jet flying.
Oh, crossbody. Nice. Although I don't really find a crossbody as a finisher, but okay, cool.
Yeah, because back then the moves meant something.
Yeah.
Doing a crossbody was actually cool and can finish a match. Now a fucking 450 splash is a falsie. If you don't think that's good wrestling, you're not a real wrestling fan.
All right,
All right.
More language I can't read. But I bet it looks so cool.
Well, here we go. It's time for the match.
Alright, that was about 30 minutes of a montage.
Yeah.
Because as South Park goes it, you're gonna need a montage.
Even Rocky had a montage. Well, I mean, also with like the real sports feel of All Japan Pro Wrestling, you know, this is no different. This is no different than like recapping the NCAA tournament or the NFL playoffs or something before the finals.
Yeah. All right, entrance time. Nice crowd singing.
Oh, they're chanting.
Oh, they're chanting. Okay.
Misawa, Misawa.
Ah, okay. Nice. So is this viewer request or is this another like a
This is
break
something
match that nobody talks about?
This is something you've probably never seen the Miracle Violence Connection in your life, and I thought this would be a good match for you to see them.
All right.
One of my personal favorite tag teams from the, you know.
Oh.
Kiss might flag our video if any of that song came up.
Well, I love like all the streamers
Oh,
being
yeah.
thrown. I just find it fun.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't done more of that in AEW. I know they did it in Ring of Honor.
They sort of did it at Double or Nothing, but I guess I don't know if people just told them don't bring streamers. I remember for All In, or I'm just having maybe a false memory. And whenever Ring of Honor, they finally get a legitimate TV show.
It may not happen then
YouTube?
because it's not. Let's be real. ROH is essentially AEW. Let's be honest with ourselves here, everybody. They're not two separate promotions. They're one. If SmackDown is not a different promotion than the WWE, then Raw, then you know, it's all WWE. Then so is Ring of Honor and AEW.
And I still wish we had a brand split, because I'm Team SmackDown. My Friday nights were amazing.
Fridays and Tuesdays and
Wednesdays
Thursdays.
and Thursdays.
I actually remember when I played high school football, you know, our freshman year, all the games were on Thursdays, so I couldn't watch SmackDown. And then JV games, next year as a sophomore, were on Monday, so I couldn't watch Raw. So then when it was varsity and it was on Fridays, I was like, all right, I'll get to watch both the wrestling shows. And then that's when SmackDown moved to Friday nights, and I'm like, really?
I don't understand this. Like, how is, like, Raw stays on Mondays for a billion years, but SmackDown gets pushed around on different days of the week?
Because Raw has more of a rapport with the network it's on, and it's more of an institution than what SmackDown is. It's why Monday Night Football's still a thing. People like it's part of like the lexicon of pop culture. Monday night.
I get for Raw though. I just SmackDown. I don't get it.
SmackDown's not as popular as of a TV show to where it has that institution where they want to keep it on one night if the network wants it something different. We're starting out with Kawada and Dr. Death.
Yeah. Love the boots that Death is wearing.
Yeah.
Ooh, boom, boom. There you go. And that's how you sell getting smashed in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, nice reversal. And a mega roar from Misawa.
Oh, he was the guy.
Oh, I can tell.
He was to All Japan at this time, like what Okada is to New Japan now, or what like
Oh, yeah.
Moxley is to AEW, or
Who still can't get a fucking vacation.
nope, he sure can't.
Like, I'm sorry, this is a hot take right now. But I can wait for a Hangman Moxley rival at some point. I can wait.
I don't know. We'll talk more about that on our other show.
Yeah. I'm just saying this is a hot take. The man needed his vacation back in September. And I say by the time of the bidding war of 2024, he still won't get a vacation.
Probably not, no.
No.
So, for those that may not know about Terry Gordy, he was one of the original members of the Fabulous Freebirds back in the 80s. He got new life for his career in Japan as part of this tag team and as a singles. He started wrestling when he was 16 years old professionally. Dropped out of high school and started wrestling.
Good life choices.
I mean,
literally the only thing I can remember about the Freebirds is the Freebird rule. That's it.
Yeah. But yeah, that was
which I honestly like though.
The reason it's called the Freebird rule is because there were 3 Freebirds, but any 2 of them could defend the tag titles on any given night. It could have been Michael Hayes and Terry Gordy. It could have been Buddy Roberts and Michael Hayes. It could have been Buddy Roberts and Terry Gordy.
Hey, AEW, you know you can do the Freebird rule. Just letting you know.
Don't give them any more ideas for confusing
I like the
people.
trios belt, but still.
Don't give them any more fucking ideas. They'll make a Freebird on all fucking
and all
South America Freebird Rule Championship. Be all South America, but it'll have like a Canadian. It'll have a Canadian flag on it.
Championship.
Be the South American, have a Canadian flag on it. You know. I always liked Kawada's kick like that. That just like a little small one. He just kind of jumps up and delivers.
No, I got a better one. The Caribbean Champ.
That's a movie you don't.
Was a good one.
Yeah, you don't see that movie very often, but it looks effective.
I was gonna say Caribbean Championship, but you have a picture of Hawaii.
Yeah.
That's how geographically challenged TK can be.
It's a University of Illinois education for you. Which is actually a good school, but still.
Oh yeah, of course. Just football program should not be your first selection though.
They produce a lot of NFL players.
Oh, keep him back. Uh-oh. Oh, you make him angry. Oh, nice reversal. Oh, here we go.
And Dr. Death's on the wrong side of the ring.
Well, he's going for a rope break. Oh. Whoa.
So that's kind of the thing I've noticed about going back and rewatching all these All Japan matches. None of the moves like look super duper flashy, but they all like look good.
I mean, they make it like supposed to be like more painful like back then than it is today.
If somebody were to do like the whole like floating knee deal that we just saw Dr. Death do, or like the move that we just saw Misawa do, where he just like jumps up in the air and lets his back land on you, on the guy. If somebody like were to try that, you could buy it. It wouldn't be considered. I don't think it would be considered a bad move. The only people that'd be considering it a bad move is the internet, because they didn't do a 3 fucking somersaults before the fucking move was done.
Oh. Ooh. So that's frowned upon. Whoa.
See what I mean when it was? See what I mean when I said it was a misnomer? That the only time the Japanese crowd started booing was Bullet Club.
Oh, is he gonna go flying? Oh, or not? Oh.
Like a suplex be like kind of turned it into like a power slam almost.
Oh. What is?
And he's trying to neutralize those kicks.
It's not even locked in. I just saw the leg fall. It's not even locked in.
He got out. Kawada got out.
True. Oh. Stay classy, Misawa.
That's something else, like, again, they're like, oh, only the Bullet Club brought in these Western things. Like, that was a completely, like, that's like a Memphis territory move of, like, punching the guy on the apron to have him come in, distract the referee. That is, like, about as Western of a move as it comes, or trope, I should say, in pro wrestling as it comes.
Didn't you say one of these guys was in a stable, like the Super something? Or
the Super Generation Army is
Generation? Okay,
Misawa and Kawada.
That's it. Like they didn't have like any other members, or
Kenta Kobashi.
Oh, okay.
They were essentially, they were like the young guard. They would be the equivalent of like if AEW had a stable that was Darby, Sammy, and Jungle Boy. Because MJF's not going to join a stable. Like their whole thing is that they're the young guard wanting to come in and take over from the old establishment.
I just realized this would be. Could you ever see Darby joining House of Black, or no? Or does he need to grow his beard?
I think that was stupid if they put Darby Allin in the House of Black.
I was gonna say, I think like
let's get what you got going right first, AEW.
Exactly. Yes, of course.
But that's not important right now.
And then, was gonna say I would love a tag team between Malachi Black and Darby Allin. That would just be weird, but interesting. Makes more sense than Aleister Black and Ricochet. All right.
Notice how like all of what the MVC are doing is targeting the leg of Kawada.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, that's one way to get a rope break. All right. Creative.
The thing with the All Japan storylines is like they had like teams, but like it wasn't like it's over the top with like how they told the stories.
Yeah.
It was just like, hey, we're a team of young people that want to, that want to win. They weren't like overly brash or arrogant or anything. They're like
change the generation.
Yeah, we're just like, no, we want to be our time, and we're going to do that. There was one guy in Super Generation Army who turned on them and went to Sarudagoon, Akira Tawe, but like it wasn't like a big Western, he beat him up after the match. He just kind of like said, like, I'm going to go with him instead.
Is that supposed to be like under a top 10 greatest portrayals in anime or something? That came out really dumb.
No, he just kind of said, I want to be with Jumbo Tsuruta instead of with the young guys. You still get hints of that in New Japan, but like because of kind of the style of booking they're doing now, and with like the success of stables like Bullet Club and LIJ, like they've gone a little bit more American in their portrayal of stuff.
Oh, there we go. Whoa!
That's a cool move.
Nice dive right there. Oh!
Nice spin kick. And an elbow.
Oh. Whoa!
And see, this is when like the gear shifts from Asawa realizes in the match, the only way that I'm going to beat these two large American men is by quickening the pace, because they can't go at our pace. Yep. And if you didn't know, clearly just based on what country they're in, who the heels and the baby faces were, Dr. Death just comes in and does something like that.
No, I thought everybody came to just watch four people settle differences with a debate. Like Scott Steiner and Jerry Lawler.
Well, his 4-point stance got shut down, and that's what he gets for trying out the 4-point stance. I always hated doing that. I couldn't fire out as well out of the 4-point stance. I could just regular 3-point stance. So I didn't like the 4-point stance. And there you go. And that is just go out of the 3-point and you'll be fine. Oh, maybe not.
Oh, nice kick. I guess too soon in this match for the opponent to try to break up the pin and such.
They usually save those kind of more for the end.
Yeah, I understood.
In Japan, it's like the wrestling equivalent of, hey, don't bump and run your opponent or who you're racing against until like the closing laps.
Oh, frog splash.
I'm not gonna say Masawa's frog splash was bad, but he's no Eddie.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, is he going to try it again? Oh!
There you go.
He's doing a diving elbow like that. That's cool. See, there you go. Not only are they the first to break it up, they also cheat to do it by breaking the ice. Oh!
Oh!
Now it breaks down. It didn't break down 5 minutes into the match.
Ooh, what do we got here?
They're trying to do their double power bomb to Masawa on the floor, and then Kawada broke it up.
Well, I'll do it.
I think they still might hit it, though.
Wow. One way to make the Japanese crowd mad.
Still cheering for Masawa, though. Oh. Yeah, Masawa is out. Oh, Oklahoma Stampede.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, nice counter. Roll up.
Oh, big lariat.
Mm.
Misawa's still down.
Nice. Now waking up, wondering what year it is and where the hell am I?
Probably literally with the way wrestling was in these days.
Yeah. Oh! I don't know if that was a star, if it was actually kicked in the nose. Oh. Watch pile driver.
No, he got out of it.
Oh, it's been lifted. Oh, okay.
Now, there was a time where Kawada, like, almost botched the powerbomb and just, like, dropped the guy directly on his head, and it became, like, his super move. Kawada's, where he would just straight up drop you on your head like that. But thankfully, that move isn't done much anymore because it's extremely dangerous.
There we go.
Yep, got the rope. The way he was reaching, though, didn't sort of look like he was tapping, but he was just trying to reach for the rope.
Oh, what do we got here?
Yep.
And the power bomb.
Oh, here goes Kawada.
Nice. 2. No.
That's one way to do it. That's one way to do it. That's one way to get your partner out.
I don't see many tag teams doing double pins these days, or just like both opponents are just like trying to push on top of them.
Yep, hey, Dr. Death's not the legal man. Good call from the ref. Oh, here comes Misawa.
There's Misawa.
Oh, elbow.
Oh, nice suplex.
Misawa's back out of the ring.
Oh.
Three.
Whoa, wow. That's an upset.
I mean, yes and no.
Here come the streamers.
I'm about to say, Miracle Violence Connection was very popular. So,
What was her entrance song?
They do like a closing ceremony in first. Usually, they don't know if they do this time, but like I was kind of like do like a presentation of like trophies and. It used to be tradition that the champions would forfeit their belts before the tournament, so the winners would be the champions. That's kind of a stipulation I didn't not particularly in love with, so I would not be upset if it wasn't brought back. But that's something else that they would. Yeah, they brought the music in, so there you go.
No, I was gonna say, like, what's their song?
I Love It Loud by Kiss.
Oh, hold on. Come on, everybody loves Kiss.
Yeah, it's kind of inconsistent because at New Japan sometimes they do the ceremony and then play the music, and then sometimes they play the music and then do like the closing ceremony. Yeah, that's why I said, if any of that audio picks up, we might get called for copyright by Gene Simmons. Yep, there you go. Commendation ceremony. All right. Final look at the standings.
Don't know.
Well, 1, 2, bunch of ties, 5, 6, 7, bunch of ties, 10, couple ties for 11.
No, I thought those were letters on the alphabet.
They are the Japanese alphabet.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised AEW didn't go with something like this, because with all the Japanese influence they had at the start of the company, they didn't have sort of things like this happen
New
more
Japan
often.
do something like this, or?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how it works over there.
Like not so much anymore because they've taken a lot of Western influence, but like they used to do this a lot. See, unlike last week, we get a good post match of everything on this this video. Last one just kind of cut out. Yeah, there's the tag team titles. And he got the belt caught in his hair.
Oh, or not.
Yep, that's pretty well all. They got the belts.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
That was not bad. I like that. I like that theme.
Yeah, it wasn't like I said, nothing like over the top, but like everything just was crisp and just really worked well.
Yeah.
Everything was good or great in its simplicity. That's how that's what I feel about that match. Like, you don't see anybody now just think like, I'm gonna ram my fucking knee in the back of their head and come up while I come off the top rope, but it works and it doesn't look bad. So, hey Wardlow, that'd be kind of cool for you to do. That'd be a cool move for your moveset. Just saying,
Right.
Just saying. He'd be the perfect guy to try something like this. So. Yeah, so what'd you think of the match?
It was all right. That was pretty good. Definitely for like that era of the sorry, definitely for that era of the tag team. Just I guess pacing the flow just looked uh pretty awesome. Definitely for like the last part of the match, I liked the best.
It had a good crescendo.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Um,
sometimes you need like a good low slow start, and again, it's just sometimes matches we're not 100% used to because we go with the whole bang 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 and all that. Then you have like a slow down the middle, and then just picks back up, and I feel like that loses the audience a little bit. Like if a match starts off slow, and you're like, okay, well let's see where this goes a little bit, but you also don't want it to be extremely like depressing or whatnot.
yeah, but sometimes you just gotta slow it down so the wrestlers can slow
Yeah.
down. um, but yeah, so that is the latest of this journey through old school wrestling. On the next Geeking Out podcast, where Easy and I sit down, we're going to introduce Easy to two legends in Japanese pro wrestling that he hasn't seen before. We're going to watch a match between arguably the greatest Gaijin wrestler to ever make the trip over to Japan from the United States, Stan the Lariat Hansen, and one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, Japan, United States, or otherwise, Kenta Kobashi. So next time we do this, it will be Stan Hansen versus Kenta Kobashi. We'll see you then.
Good night.